Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpredicted Party, the only Middle-earth TTRPG that will finally answer the question, why didn't they just take the Eagles to Mordor? And we are one step closer to answering that question. Around me are my internet friends. Say hi, internet friends.
Hi,
Hello.
friends.
I am your lore master, Don Marshall, and we have some people to thank before we get started. Sarah M. Shunky, at Sarah M. Shunky on Instagram for the artwork, Little with the cartographer for the battle maps. The music is done by Cullen, Vance, and the scheduling and organization is done by my wife. She goes by Nat20Wife across all social media platforms. Thank you to the four of them, as well as all of you for sticking with us for 3 years. I just had a conversation with the players before we started about how this was meant to be 30 episodes and we were going to be done. But had that been true, we would not have had so many wonderful moments leading to this episode 69. Everybody ready to go?
Nice.
Nice. Yes.
Nice. Wait, what about this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're using this. If everyone wants to.
Oh, this little thing?
This
Listen,
thing.
it's been a long week. Month.
This right here.
When
Okay.
did we last record? I don't know. We've filmed like 3 episodes since NoCoCon.
It
Thank
has
you.
Pretty much.
pictures on the inside.
It sure does.
Amazing.
They're super pretty.
They are. They really are.
Special
Yeah, they're
thanks.
really
All Free League stuff is. Especially
That's
like
right,
the Free
Zach.
League,
You were at the Free League.
I
Yeah.
was, yeah. I spoke
Yeah.
to them. They were very, very, very lovely. And they have releasing new Lord of the Rings stuff specifically. They've got lots of really cool books that are coming out specifically for the One Ring system. They also have so much really cool Vaesen, which is their other TTRPG, which specifically is a British and Northern Ireland whole book on just the mythology and magical history of Britain and Ireland. So
Oh,
thank you,
that's
Free League, for giving me a
cool.
free copy
That's
of that. That
cool.
was so lovely of you.
yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
Free League.
wonderful.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stay tuned for the next season when Zach's mom is going to be running the campaign.
Oh boy.
Um,
In a million years. I don't
yeah.
think she knows. I don't think she wouldn't. She doesn't know how to open Zoom, so I don't think she'd
Oh,
be
no.
able to get it.
Yeah.
Does she know
Fair
you're
enough.
like a part of this? Is that a thing?
Yeah, oh
Like,
no, she's very
okay.
supportive. She loves she's always thought like the internet stuff is really cool that I've done, and D&D is really cool. All
Cool.
my siblings play it. So
Does she know you made out
but-
with Thranduil or?
oh no, that would
Oh, okay. Wow.
what stays in the podcast is like what happens in the podcast stays in the podcast.
Yeah, that's
you know,
fair,
that's
fair.
that's a need to know basis for the Unpredicted Party fans. But
Oh,
just
I
not
mean,
good
I
to
told
know.
my mother-in-law, but that's not, okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
well, that's
we...
fine. She's now a fan, so
Excellent.
Good.
All right. Well, with all of that out of the way, is everyone ready to get started?
indeed.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good, because for the second episode in the row, no theme song. We're in Mordor now. Choose
Oh,
your
God.
stances.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Wait, what?
As-
Can we get a recap?
Yes, as you choose your stances, get everything ready. The players have made their way to Mordor. They have used a moving sentient group of trees that used to be a group of Huorns through all the way. They've made it. They have about 100 miles. They had about 100 miles to go, and they've made it a little bit over to this edge of this sort of cliff area where they discovered a sort of thrown together shack with a strange dwarven looking mechanism that seemed to be a kind of scope magnifying glass telescope kind of thing that on a nat 1 athletics check shattered as the bipedal badger outside noticed, heard, and went and that is where we left off. Now
The other thing that shattered was Beery's heart.
Correct.
In a million
Yeah.
freaking
Million
pieces.
pieces.
and any hope of
Billions.
getting this campaign done in 69 episodes, but we
Ah.
press on. Okay,
The
who
road goes
is going now? Okay, now before we get into the stances and everything proper, is anyone choosing to forego combat to begin with? Meaning that they would like to stealth or attempt to escape before the guy comes in.
Mhm.
So I have
Yeah.
an idea
No.
of both of those things at the same time.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was going to stealth to like the door area or opening where he was going to come in and have Beery stick and just whack him across the head as he steps through the threshold. Just knock him
Support
out.
this. Just hit him with a stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a badger.
Okay. So
So maybe we can knock him out and then
So that's a thought.
Escape.
Okay. We'll put that out there, Tori. Love the energy
Lovely.
we're creating in the studio today. That may potentially be first, but that would also
Lovely.
put you in forward position,
Okay.
just so we're clear.
Excellent.
Is anyone else have any ideas, thoughts about what to do?
Can you describe the room in a little bit more detail?
It is essentially just 4 walls and a roof. Very rudimentary, horribly put together. The wood is dying and drab. There's one opening. It looks like someone just took a bunch of pieces of wood and tried to get them to balance up together, like a kid trying to make their first like tent or like protective home outside in the backyard with a bunch of big wood pieces. This is that.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Very rudimentary shack.
Very rudimentary shack.
Is there furniture in there other than like there's the table that the thing was on, right?
There's the one table and there is a broken chair. Doesn't even look like there was any cloth or padding or anything. There are broken wineskins on the outside that you saw when you were coming up, but you stealthed around the other way. But like bare bones, this thing is not, there's not much
Okay.
there.
Could I help? I'm gonna try and drag, like, once Barry's broken the thing and I hear the badger like whoop.
Mhm.
If I notice Tanel like going towards the door ready to do something, I'm gonna trust, like, okay, she's got this, that's fine. But I'm gonna try and help Barry, like, grab him and help him hide.
This might be there might be some contention here because Beery is going to lose his temper. He is going to lose his temper. You know when like you stub your toe or you break something and you're now pissed and now you have to blame something? You guys have all been there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
imagining that's gonna happen. So Beery's gonna be in the forward position. And if this guy comes in here,
Okay.
he's getting all the ire.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Damn it.
Zach?
fascinating.
Zach,
Yeah.
your choice then.
Okay. Actually, if he's pulling away and he's letting him, this anger, this temper could be useful. Yeah. I mean, you want to go break something? Break this lovely poor badger's face.
Watch him be
Okay.
a sweet NPC.
Yeah.
We're in
Okay.
Mordor. Why would we think that?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in Mordor now. Everyone deserves a slap.
Everyone
So-
sucks. You're right. Well,
True.
Zach, I would say that you would definitely see Beery's unrest in like a split second, giving you an opportunity to
And
do
be like,
something.
whoop. Okay. You
He's
know
just
what?
looking down at the shattered pieces right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna steer him just kind of like directionally as if there's like a thing ready to blow towards the badger. Like,
The kettle
direct your ire, Master Dwarf.
is starting to blow. Got the
Okay.
props. Always with the props.
Always.
Steam
The
coming out of his
steam- yeah, I was
ears.
gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which position? Yeah, which position would you like to be in?
Forward.
then? Forward. All right, Zach. How
Wow.
about you?
I'll be in the open.
Open. All right. Tariel.
Probably in rearward. I think actually
Rearward.
she is just going to see that Tanel is doing something, curse all of this under her breath, and knock an arrow, and just sort of stand as far back to the back of the shack as she can while just sort of protecting Tanel's back.
Okay.
If she misses, if Tanel misses, like Tariel's got one ready for this badger.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this in the order it happens. However, I am going to make just a very rudimentary awareness check for this badger. It's fairly low. So, and his target number is pretty high. Oh, but 2 6s.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 14. So that's a 20 total. We begin
Neat.
tonight's
Do-
combat session.
I was gonna say, do we stealth to try and make us not more noticeable?
Yeah,
Uh,
can I?
You would need to make stealth checks for me. I would also say, Tori, you would have ill favor, as would you, Beery.
Okay. That
You're
that
trying to
is fine.
Yeah.
And that is
so
the plan.
so stealth would essentially engage the initial opening round, which is typically a volley from
Mm.
everybody in rearward. For this specifically, I'll allow it to be anybody who is in forward trying to get the jump on him rather than or to have ill favor because they are so close already. Volley would
Yeah.
be kind of
Okay.
difficult.
I don't know
All
that that it's worth it to Tariel to try to stealth. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
there's not really
it's
like
hard,
sneak
she's hard to
attack
miss.
Yeah,
It's like
you're-
it's a
you're
little
tall.
room.
Yeah, you know, if I'm in the open, the only people there, it's like if he comes into the room at all, there's nowhere to really hide.
Yeah, it's there's
Yeah.
not a lot there.
So,
You guys did
yeah,
a
okay,
great
that's
job
fine.
stealthing this time, like
Yeah.
into the house, but
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, that's
around
fine.
it and
Fair
then
enough, yeah.
easier. Yeah. Okay.
I did I mean, I rolled a 19, but that does not beat his 20, so.
It does not beat his 20. No. Anybody else?
It's terrible. It's perfect. Beery's standing in the middle of the room, just mourning the shattered, beautiful creation that was just broken.
Okay.
Terrible.
You guys are going to hear, not see, but hear the footsteps of what appears to sound like a fairly heavily armor clad badger making its way towards you all. You are also going to hear a rustle that from outside that sounds somewhat more mechanical in nature than anything you would expect. Almost as if metal is hitting wood is clanking against something. And we are going to begin combat as the flap opens. I rolled for his position. He's choosing defensive because he doesn't know what's up. Tori, I will allow you and Max to go first, but you would likely be the closest. So
Yeah.
Go for it, Tori.
So what would we consider this staff to be?
hang on one second. I've got my cards here.
Because
I think
now this could go really great or so badly.
Uh-huh.
Is
Walking
it a spear? Would it be a spear?
So I think it might be a spear. Max,
Ooh, okay.
describe
probably.
for me. So there's a spear. There's also a cudgel, which doubles as a kind of
Oh,
sword
yeah.
with
Cudgel.
proficiency in
Yeah.
cudgel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's
so
metal. There's like metal fittings on either end of it.
okay.
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 I would
Cool.
give him a
So then,
wallop for sure.
yeah. So let's go with cudgel, and just this
Okay.
is not something we've used in the campaign before, but I found all of the weapon cards, so I figure we could make use of
Eee.
it. Cudgels typically deal 3 damage
Okay.
with a combat proficiency. Weapons using brawling attacks with heavy blow and fend off for their special damage. So basically, if you crit on this one, and we will say you can use it with your sword. Thing,
Okay.
not spear, just because it's short enough that it will act almost as a sword. But
Aces.
we will say, Max, would you say that this is slightly duller and duller than a sword? The metal points, they are
Oh yeah,
more bludgeoning.
Yeah. It's just like imagine like a dowel, and then there's just like metal like fittings on either side.
Okay, so I'm gonna
It's like a walking
say
stick.
a typical cudgel will deal 3 because it's beery. I'm going to say it will deal sort of a standard 5 swords between great swords and everything. It's typically between 3 and 5 damage. So we're going to say that this does 5 damage. Or excuse me, hang on. Long sword is 5. We're going to go 4. So these are
Okay.
going to do 4 damage to start. And
Yeah.
then if there's
feel
any
like-
surprises, if there's any surprises that maybe you want to mention, might be worth describing in
jeez.
the
Just a
moment.
walking
It's
stick.
just a walking stick, sure.
I
Mhm.
feel like she's
ahead.
pulling a Rapunzel with the frying pan.
That is exactly
100%.
what this is. That is 100% what this
God,
is.
if I have to do a badger smolder, actually, no, Zach, you look the most like Eugene.
I've done it. You should check out my Instagram. It's right there, front and center. I cosplayed Eugene Fitzherbert, so yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
But it's got to make a funny sound, like a good twang, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a frying
yeah.
pan
Mhm.
sound.
Thunk. A really good thunk.
Or just
Yeah.
like a good baseball like crack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm hoping
Like
for
Super
here.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's actually the Taco Bell dong.
Let's
Yes.
Jesus. Let's find out.
Okay.
Tori, you go
I
ahead.
get an extra d6 to roll with because I'm in forward, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Get him.
Yes.
Okay.
Get him.
27.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh.
that hits.
Wow.
That
Is that all?
absolutely connects.
Whammo!
Are you aiming for a specific part of the body? I know it's like he's just walking in, but like, are you going for the
Uh,
knees? You...
Not, I mean, she was thinking chest height or head. Like, it really was like a full knockout, just
Okay.
flat on his back.
Okay. Uh, this is probably the only time I will feel comfortable asking this. Max, does anything happen when it gets whacked? It's literally just a stick.
It's just a walking stick.
Okay.
I still don't believe you, but
I still
okay.
don't believe you either, but okay, let's see what happens. That connects. You guys watch as just takes a baseball bat like swing, and as the flap opens, mid chest, the armor dents. And I would like, oh, who was it? Tariel and Beery to make me insight checks, please.
Oh God.
Yeah. This is just a little thing. Well, nothing major.
Halloth is too busy like blade posing ready. Like the Wesley's not Wesley's. Yeah, it was Wesley Snipes. Like that pose that he does
Oh
with the leg
yeah,
out.
yeah, just like
Yeah. Just no, with his
pose.
arms out the same, like just waiting, see what happens.
Okay.
28.
28.
Damn, 3
Ooh.
sixes.
Oh, okay.
Star blessed my dice. I rolled 26 with a 6.
Hey, all
Ooh.
right.
Thank you, Star.
The two of you would look at this badger, 7 feet tall, huge, built, muscular, and he's wearing armor. And he is wearing the same kind of armor that you all saw Grimbjorn take
Oh,
from
shit.
the armory in the Isengard fortress in the Tower of Orthanc.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
would probably, from those successful insight checks, be led to believe that in some way, shape, or form, the armor designs, the idea of the Berserker armor, and remember, the Berserkers are the Peter Jackson ones without any shirt carrying the torch. At
Mhm.
some point, there was armor made for something like that, and this badger is wearing it. But the badger is going to take 4 points of damage before anybody can even react. Beery, you are up next.
Yeah.
Yes, as he looks down at the shattered remains of what was once something very useful, he is going to invoke Baruch Kazad and scream out in anger, that was gonna be useful, and like just hammer swinging over the head, centrifugal energy, and he's just gonna try and like blow out one of its knees, and as a secondary action, try to intimidate foe.
Wow.
Okay.
Beery the
Beery's
Berserker.
pissed.
Wow.
He's pissed
Okay.
off. He hates
So-
this.
Okay. So, oh my God.
Not only did he force you to destroy something useful, you destroyed art. You destroyed something beautiful.
Art from my people, damn it. It's his fault.
Okay,
If I
make me a
wasn't
roll
around
then.
with sweaty palms, I probably wouldn't have dropped it.
Make me a roll then, you natural one guy.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll to hit, right?
Yeah, you got to roll to hit first. I'll say if you don't connect on the hit, you will roll with ill favor on the intimidate foe.
Perfect. Thank you. There's a 6.
Okay.
Can he strike this thing with like the horn,
The pointy end.
the pointy end? Like I want that. I want to like pick up that kneecap.
Stick
I want
with
that
the pointy
kneecap
end.
as a necklace. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Um.
Okay.
Oh.
So
We're seeing a new side of Beery.
yeah. Hey, Max. So I typically do this for rearward, but this is something like a called shot. If you're actually trying to take out the kneecaps, have you already rolled to hit?
I'm doing a lot of math right now.
Okay.
I rolled a lot of 6s here.
Okay.
You want
So
to
it might
ill
not
favor?
matter. No, I was gonna say take away the highest of the D6s, but I don't know if that will matter because it's gotta
It's high math.
tell me the high math.
Okay. How about this? I'll take the second highest, and it'll be a 5.
Deal. Go.
Leaving that 6. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
let's
all right.
leave it up to interpretation.
27 without the 5.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay. Jesus Christ.
Is he really
It's-
upset?
Take this badger out.
So the
Okay.
It's
badgers.
giving Pumbaa's. They call me
Yeah.
Mr. Pig.
Oh my god! And I got to do an intimidation, right? Where the hell is that?
I did also forget to include Gorge in the lineup if he wanted to join, but I'll just say he scurried back because the.
Yeah. Protect yourself, Gorge.
Mm-hmm.
Am I?
What's up?
What the hell?
So you're gonna do intimidate foe, which I believe is an awe check.
It's thank you. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
It's
Oh,
an awe
got it.
check. Yeah, we
Okay.
don't
Ooh,
use
it's
it a
not that
lot.
great.
None of you are particularly intimidating, but you know, I just from a physical standpoint.
Uh-huh.
Did you
It's
Gandalf it?
okay.
Did you Gandalf
It's a
it?
14, and I'm trying to beat an 11.
Then you have succeeded. Okay. Uh remind me again. Hang on, sorry. Intimidate foe has a thing.
Here.
Yeah, oh yeah, do you have the thing?
It just says what it is.
Okay. As on a success, all opponents with one might are weary on their next attack. On a great success, adversaries with might 2. On extraordinary success, all adversaries. Okay. Did you roll any 6s?
I rolled a 6 on the attack, but not
Okay.
on the awe.
But not on the awe. Okay. You are going to have a moment, not yet. We will do it in a role play moment when his turn comes around and we will come back to
Okay.
you, Beery. Cool? Okay.
Perfect.
Zach and Tariel, it's good that you chose rearward for this. It's working out perfectly. Zach, you are in the open
Well, I chose
position.
open, but
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, how is he doing? Like, what's his vibe right now? Where he
So
is,
within the
like,
span of about 5 seconds, his armor has been slightly dented, and the pointed end of Beery's Mattock Forge hammer has impaled itself into, we're going to say, its upper thigh knee area on the left, as that one buckles. But obviously, because it's a dwarf and this is such a big creature, it's going to go down on one knee. But
perfect.
As it sort of falls through the door, you are going to watch as this heavily armor-clad badger is carrying an enormous cylindrical object in its hands. And I would like Beery to make me an insight check. Or
Okay.
actually, no, because, it's Tariel again. Tariel, go ahead and make me another insight check as well. This is a bit of a deep cut back from an Isengard about a book. So
you still want this
yeah,
insight?
go ahead and both of you make it. Yeah.
23.
16.
23. 16. Tariel, it's not really coming to you. Beery, something in your mind feels like you've seen this kind of a weapon before, or the idea of this weapon before, but it's not coming to you. But it looks as though he's carrying a small cannon.
Oh, he's got a gun. Okay.
Zach, make me a roll.
I would like, if he's down on one knee, could I lightly, like Legolas, jump onto his back and like bend down while he's like kneeling and I have Galadriel's dagger to slit his throat with it.
Oh, so this would be the assassinate. Okay, so this is going to require multiple rolls. Typically, the assassination mechanic for something like this would be during stealth. Here's what I'll say.
I haven't gone yet, and he's not really focused on me considering
he's not. Here's what I'll do.
France.
I will give you an athletics check to leap over him, and then an attack roll with ill favor, and because it's a called shot, 1 less d6.
Wow, we are coming to town.
Yeah, feels like maybe this combat was maybe not wanted, and we're just attempting to dispatch.
Watch, he's a good guy. Oh,
I'm gonna feel so bad if he is.
Oh no.
Well, it happens. My athletics is pretty good. I've got three D4, 3d6s in it, and two of them were sixes. And so I got a 9, 13, 19, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Easily beating my target number of 12.
Okay. Make me
That's athletics.
make me an attack roll.
Alrighty.
Ill favor and one less d6.
Yes. Ill favor. I hate you so much. I just rolled the hand off.
Oh no.
Oh, that hurts.
What is-
Okay. Okay. I still rolled a I rolled a 20 with a 6.
20. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna
You
go
were
ahead
upset about a 20, dude?
Yeah.
and make
Well, considering I rolled a Gandalf at first.
Oh.
I have
Oh,
4
yeah.
d4s, so I re-rolled and got a
Damn.
5.
Okay.
Damn.
I gotta beat a 20 here. We'll see what happens.
Ah.
I stopped dropping my dice.
Does the 6 mean anything?
The 6 gives you an extra degree of success. So it is, I'm
Okay.
treating it as if a 21. So that is a
Sure.
10, 15. We have tied at 20. So
But if you're treating it like a 21 with the extra degree of success.
I am.
Oh.
However, I
You
also
did
want
also
to
indicate that in Mordor, meet it, beat it doesn't apply. Right.
So here's what I'm going to say happens. You go to cut this thing's throat, but I'm going to honor Beery's successful intimidate foe. You have his knife to his throat as Tariel, you're up, basically. Arrow pointed, drawn right at him. There is a pained grunt as Halloweth does this amazing feat of acrobatics, leaps over him, knife to the throat, and he's about to do it. And he goes, wait. Beery, I'm going to give you a split second for this because you've only done 4 damage, but you've kneecapped him, you've flipped over him, you've dented his armor already. Let's see what happens. Beery,
Okay.
on a successful
Just like with the hammer, like overhead, just breathing heavy, looking down at the stinking badger. Chest is heaving with breath, but then his eyes trace to Halloweth, and he lowers the hammer.
Okay. Well, if Barry can let go of his anger, then I'm still gonna hold it to his throat. I'm not gonna I'm just not gonna kill him.
Beery, what do you say to intimidate him?
Oh man, I thought it was his yell.
Or are you? Do you want the yell to
Hadn't
be
thought that far. Not used to being intimidating.
Give us your lunch money.
Getting pissed. I'm not used to this. Oh boy. No,
if you would
he's just
rather an intimidating
loom
presence. Yeah, you want to just hammer over your head. Loom
he's
over.
being really scary right now.
I mean, you are 100%. Okay. Do you, Tariel, immediately attack as Halloweth goes to slit the throat?
She does not change her position at all.
Okay. Halloweth, I leave this up to you right now. You can, if you so choose.
He's gonna go full Christopher Lee and whom do you serve?
Nice.
That is an additional 6 HP to the final boss.
Fuck it.
It's so
what is
worth
it?
Knife to the throat.
Why here, the Wind Lord?
Then I slit it.
Wrong answer.
Dead.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Straight dead.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
Okay, he's dead. You're out of combat. What are you gonna do?
You hear
God.
a faint disappointed noise from the back of the room, but Tara knows her bow.
You roll terribly anyway. You might have missed, even at that distance.
Sorry. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
That was rude. I did take it too far there. I did take it too far there.
20 to shot to my chest.
My bad.
That's okay.
Can I peek out and make sure there's not, more?
Yeah, make me a
People-
scan check.
Can I be right back to let my dog outside?
Yeah, Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'll be right
No,
back.
you're fine. Take your time.
Gonna roll it though.
Yeah.
It's an eye of
You Eye of
Sauron.
Sauron it, didn't you?
I sure shit did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
really bad roll. There's a 6 in there. It doesn't matter, but the other 2 were 1s.
Ooh.
This is the worst roll
Whoa,
ever.
that is pretty bad.
Ooh, I
Pretty
hate
bad.
Like, I'm assuming as like kind of Halloweth gets up,
Mm.
he's just gonna hit this badger again with the hammer for like
Okay.
a kind of a killing blow, and look to Halloweth, and
Killing blow. Its neck is
It's
slit.
Very dead.
that one counts as mine. But you're still tweaking.
Just for
It's
no.
it.
No.
I'm afraid in no you certainly helped deal it a heavy blow. Maybe
Mhm.
not the killing one. I would say that his blood coming from his jugular is probably the kill. But I've
Nah, look,
added
he's
one
foot.
to my
He's twitching.
total. Thank you.
Gives the hammer a bit of a jiggle as his like, foot twitches a little bit.
That
Guys.
would be his nervous system.
There it is. There it is.
That would
Thank you.
be my hammer in his nervous system.
Good man.
Yes.
Good man.
So technically we're not in game, so it's not
It's been a
we're
while
just-
since I've used those.
it's been a while since we've had
Okay.
combat.
Quick combat.
Very
Always nice when combat is just us absolutely leathering one character until it's dead.
Look,
no
I had
hits for us.
I have had combat planned several times that have just completely been foregone because of like you guys were supposed to fight Erkirion's dad's forces, and he rolled a Gandalf on the
We
first one.
were?
Oh,
God!
Yeah. Yeah,
Yikes.
Singaya the pirate showed up with this. There was a kidnapping
true.
happening.
That
in,
is true.
in
Yeah,
Prince
yeah, yeah.
Imrahil's mind. There was no.
That's
It's-
true.
You're right.
You were also supposed to try and fight a few members of the army of the dead, but of course, Anna Maria. There's a reason there's been so little combat in this game, and it's because my planned combat sessions have just there hasn't been a
Destroyed
reason
by
for it.
Gandalfs. Yeah.
Just destroyed by Gandalfs. Okay,
It's wonderful.
Mhm.
it really.
I
is.
say we got to keep moving
Yeah.
as best we can.
Okay.
Keep going forward.
As you
Almost as if,
oh,
like,
go ahead.
Sifting through the ashes of a loved one, his fingers trace through the little shards of crystal. And he looks out any exits for what this thing might have been looking at, if it was like, getting the sun from like a hole in the roof or
Yeah, so there is a hole in the roof. You would see that the light that is coming through is basically non-existent right now. You don't get the sense that the hole in the roof is meant to shine light through. Give me because it's broken. Go ahead and give me an insight check, ill favor, and Tanel, tell me what you rolled on your scan check.
My scan was a Eye of Sauron,
Okay. Oh, that's right. Your scan was an Eye
Yep.
of Sauron.
so I super failed it.
The smoke that is rising from Mount Doom has sort of made its way low enough in the valley that as you're sort of up on this plateau, can't really see too much. It's
Okay.
getting cloudier and cloudier. Beery, what'd you roll?
it's a
It's a
Gandalf.
It's a Gandalf.
Can he open?
Randolph.
This might not be the right thing, but just
Go ahead. What do you
humor
got?
me just in case, and like
Yeah.
kind of like open the flap of the door, look at where the crystal was, and out the door, and then look to 10, 10. Gestures at our like scope thing.
Hmm.
Can you see
Yeah.
anything through here?
And she'll hold up and kind of angle to where Beery
Oh.
is.
Make
like
me a scan
pointing.
check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Another scan check? Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Come
one's going to be a
on,
little
baby.
more specific.
Lenses on lenses, baby.
Are you joking?
Is it another Eye of Sauron?
It's another Eye of Sauron.
No, change
What is
the D12.
What is happening? We're gonna.
You
this
actually
is
see the Eye of Sauron looking back at you.
jail.
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Jail.
This is the jail. I
Oh, my
can't
goodness.
believe that. Oh my god.
Don is too thrilled right now, and I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
He's
getting the lucky
finally,
one
they're,
out.
they're sucking for a while.
Been waiting 68 episodes for something like this.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
No.
We're
Oh
just gonna
no.
blindly
No,
go into it.
no.
Whatever he has planned.
Tori.
Right here appears. Yeah, what?
Yeah, Tanel does not see anything. There is too much
Oh.
smoke. Whatever might be lurking in the valley that you have to traverse through, you're basically doing this blind. There are any number of rocks and boulders and trees and clouds of ash and smoke and plumes of smoke and like sulfur rising from the ground itself. There are these weird, misshapen, almost like clouds of what looks like birds when they're in that enormous Zach, what are they called when they're
Murmuration.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Ooh.
Just like
Wow.
huge, but everything has just like this thin layer of gray and black and smoke and smog on it. Can't see much.
She just drops her hand. She goes, Sauron's muddled my mind, and this entire place is muddling my vision. I can't see anything.
We must get closer.
Then we
Yes.
must simply go on and keep our wits about us.
Or you could
We
ask
can
for
reach-
help.
We left him in the trees, I thought.
Did you
Looking
leave him in the
wild.
trees?
I thought we did.
left
Did
we
he
left
escape?
all the NPCs in the trees, didn't we?
I thought we
Hang
brought
on.
him with us, but
Hang on.
gagged.
It's been a while.
Oh, did we? Okay, hold on. Wait,
Hang
let me
on.
look.
I
Let
mean,
me
we
double
did
check.
have him bound and gagged, but I don't know if we entrusted him to our
Yes, you shibari'd
compatriots.
him. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang
that's
on.
right.
That's right. No, he's on. He's on.
He's-
I think
Alouette's
Zach
chest.
has
Oh,
a
that's
baby
true.
Bjorn.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
all right.
baby
Just
Bjorned
kidding.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did? I can't remember. Okay,
Though-
go on.
I mean, you did, but I don't remember if we foisted him off.
Hang on.
At the
Let
edge of
me
it.
double check. I know exactly where to look, so give me 30 seconds and we will get this
I
going.
think, okay, no, I think he did because I wrote down Halloweth said, keep our enemies closer. And we'll keep
Oh.
Sauron with us. We will keep Sauron with us.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, just kidding.
Yeah.
My bad.
So Sauron had a front row seat to this.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Literally did a front flip with you as you baby Bjorned him in front.
Cool.
Excellent.
Unreal.
I love that. Terrific. Yep, he was there the whole time going as went over the top.
I assume he is speaking directly into our minds since he has a little ball gag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or not a ball gag, but like a kerchief or something.
Yeah, you
Something. It'll be a
stuff some
kerchief.
sort
I
of
don't
ball.
think Howard carries a ball gag around with him.
Just
I
stuff
mean, I
something.
wouldn't
You
be
just stuff something in
surprised.
his mouth and tie it, you know.
No, that's it. He left
Anyway,
that
we
we
were playing a very serious game
oh yeah,
of Mordor
yeah,
death.
very serious. Mordor, death, destruction, pain, suffering. He is all you can ask for help. I feel like now is is now the time? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to ask, and I'm tired of not knowing things.
Mhm.
Okay. What would you suggest? I'm gonna regret this.
I need you to make me an awareness check, please.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah.
He immediately fucks
okay.
with your head.
Yeah. Okay. That's not terrible. Not great, not terrible. 7, 9, 14, 17. Yeah, I beat my target number by 5.
Okay. Oh, but you have that thing you gave me yesterday. Okay, no, so you've beaten it by 5. So I'm gonna roll a d6 on a 5 or a 6. Sauron's gonna mess with your mind. That is a 1,
yay.
so no.
Oh.
But yeah, last episode you said something like, as soon as you feel that, you're gonna start singing the song you made on the beach. But that's only if you beat it by
that was
6 or more. So
right.
okay, so
Mhm.
Sauron does not mess with your mind in this instance. You
He
do
just
feel
Sauroned himself.
Yeah, he eyed himself.
Yeah,
Finally. Gave himself a weird look.
he was just
Or
blue
no, he got
stealing
something
you.
in his eye. He was trying, and then like a piece of like dirt went. I was like, I have Sauron.
But he can't get to it because he's all shibari. Like, guy.
God, putting the ow in Sauron. Anyway, or the ow in Meowron. Anyway, you're gonna hear Sauron go from the baby Bjorn. I have allies still within these lands. They may prove useful.
I don't want to add more of your ilk to our clan.
Well, you seem more than capable of handling, glances down, a talking badger. I'm sure you'll be
Oh,
fine.
and I don't believe your allies are more talking badgers.
No.
No, no, more of the less furry, I would say, at least around the muzzle. Um,
Oh no, it's a
Perhaps
mandible of sorts, not a muzzle.
yes,
an
I
eight-legged
figured.
kind it is, then.
You know of her.
Mm, spawn of Ungoliant. Yes, we are
Indeed.
aware.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
She did have a falling out with Gwai here.
She.
We
She did, but she also is driven
the
by nothing
spider.
but hunger.
I am not suggesting that we align ourselves with a spider.
Oh man, like one of
Unless
those.
unless Donna's gone down the Shadow of War route and she's really hot now, that'd be cool. That'd be fun.
So a completely naked woman walks in behind the
Sick.
badger.
Sick.
I mean, it is episode 69. I mean, let's rock and roll.
Hey!
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah.
Save that for the fan fiction. Anyway, we continue.
Mhm.
Sauron just remains silent. It is
I
an
don't
option.
I don't want to do that.
Are we talking about one of those, like, those spiders that we saw before, right? I mean, how powerful can one of those be?
Fairly
Can I do a
powerful they
lore
are.
check?
uh,
What would an elf from Mirkwood, who's fought spiders her
Mm.
whole life, know about Shelob?
I'm actually gonna say no lore check needed. You know everything that you, Charlotte Moore Lambert, would know. This is the spider. This is if Faramir knew about the path of Cirith Ungol and the dread beast that lived in there, you're thousands of years older.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time researching eldritch spiders and how to defeat them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At any suggestion or any pause or any break that might suggest that anybody is considering this path, Tariel just flatly says, no.
I'm with her.
I agree.
Yeah, that is fair enough. So, onwards we go. Do we take? Has everyone else kind of left us? Is that they're in the trees, right?
Yeah.
They're back to the
Valgrim and the rest are in the trees.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
what? Can I like peek out a window or something, a little hole in the wall,
Yeah.
and see if I can see what that sound was earlier? The metal
Yeah,
on
go
wood
ahead and
sound.
make me a scan
Yeah.
check. Make
What's
me a
that
scan
all
check.
about?
Yeah.
I don't think I like what was going on with that.
No.
You know, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna peek my head out.
Mhm.
Why not?
It's a little.
As
Just
they're
a
doing a
You
little
collect your
critter check.
thoughts.
As they're doing a little
Mhm.
critter
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
Here's gonna look down at
Oh, my
that
scan
metal
is so
cylinder.
bad.
Metal cylinder.
Yeah, my scan's
Okay.
also bad, but I passed. I hit my target number.
Beery, give me an
actually passed
insight
by
check.
4.
Okay. Beery, give me an insight check, ill favor. Tariel and Halloweth.
Mm.
Looking outside, you see bugs of some kind, but I think Max just Gandalfed a third time in a row.
I haven't touched it. I'm gonna grab you. But I rolled an ill favor. Wait. And I rolled 2.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Oh my
What the hell?
God.
God does have favorites.
Ill favor. Of
Don's
course.
gonna rage quit this
I
episode.
rolled a Gandalf. I'm like,
This
wow.
episode's gonna be a half hour because Don's like, I gotta go.
Could some math
I'm
nerd
done.
in the audience give us the odds on rolling 2 Gandalfs?
1 in 144.
Really? Is that the
Yeah.
odds?
It's
Well, yeah,
because
it's
it's a
12,
1 in
12,
12
whatever.
and another
Yeah.
1 in
Oh,
12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Okay, so against all of my better judgment.
Well, they're looking outside right now. I don't want to rain on the parade here.
No. Go ahead. What are you trying to do? This is
He's gonna investigate that metal cylinder. Is it mechanical in any way?
it is mechanical in any way. You would understand this, Max, to be something like a blunderbuss, a musket, a really long cannon. It's huge on you. There's absolutely no way to wield it one-handed. It's unwieldy, it's rudimentary,
I'm
but it could potentially
imagining Jesse
shoot.
Ventura from Predator. I don't got time to bleed.
I accidentally gave Beery a gun in Mordor.
Oh.
So
Well, so as he's fussing with it, does it make
yeah,
the mechanical sound that we heard? Like, is it like a ramrod sort of a thing? As he's fussing with it, do they now hear the mechanical metal sound that they heard outside?
they would. Yes, that is the mechanical metal sound outside. But Charlotte's scan check was another Eye of Sauron.
No. It was my scan check was a 14. I was
Okay.
just telling the chat that I'm Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are deading over here, just rolling my dice now to see whether I'm heads or tails relative to Max's constant Gandalfs. And I just rolled 3 Eyes of Sauron in a row.
And I rolled,
absorbing.
yeah, and I rolled 2 Eyes of Sauron in a row.
There's some sort of convergence.
I
and
literally just rolled an Eye of Sauron. What the hell?
Are you kidding,
What?
guys?
We're using all of these up.
Stop
They're
touching
gone.
your dice.
That's so
Stop it.
bizarre.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I rolled for fun. I rolled a 1 on a
What?
random. What
I
is
just rolled.
happening?
Okay.
I just
Well-
rolled 2 9s. I'm rolling
Okay.
two of these.
Wait. I have to roll one at least. And if
Yeah.
it's a Gandalf, I have to end the campaign right here. It's
That
a
was
7,
Gandalf.
thank God.
Okay,
Okay.
I did finally roll a Gandalf.
I think-
My God. And another Gandalf. Wait a minute.
Stop it. Stop it right
You're
now.
wasting them. No, you didn't.
It's an Eye of Sauron and a Gandalf.
What?
There is nothing
Okay.
in between.
Okay,
All right.
Nothing in
stop.
between.
Okay.
All right.
It's the plasmoids.
Get it off me.
So the flubberworms show up.
Right. Yeah. Our longest allies that we didn't know were our allies.
Raval
flubberworms
pops out
are
of the
real.
hole in the ground and says, I found them.
And then Aslan is actually with Gua here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
As Master Chief riding on top of him says, nice gun, and sprints off towards
Oh my God.
Riding a T-Rex, right?
Starship
Oh,
Enterprise. Anyway.
Yeah. Beery
That's
has
what
a
you
cannon.
don't-
cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys just
Beery
wanna
has a
move our
cannon.
way? Beery has a cannon. Beery has a hand cannon. Now, Beery, I'm going to say, you don't know how this works. This is very much I need to figure this out as it goes. And doing something without you knowing how it works could have very dire consequences. I'll give you that on that scan/inside check for free. Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
But as they're all looking outside, they hear it again, but it's coming within the house.
The mechanical clinkings are the sound of Beery pulling the hammer back, having the musket ball that is inside sort of fall out, being put back in again. It's very clanky. It's like sewn together, not sewn together, but like there's no nails, there's no screws. It's literally just like held together by gunpowder in a dream.
I love it. Okay. This is
Excellent.
wonderful. Very
That's
good.
a sick band
Okay.
name.
Ooh,
Gunpowder in a
that's a
Dream.
great
That
band
is a
name.
very good band name.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a
Gonna
great
write
bit.
that
We're
down.
gonna start. I'm gonna trademark that actually right immediately after I film this. You guys are free to do what you will in this little shack.
I don't.
Tanel is at a loss. She can't see anything. She tried
Ariel's
twice.
not trying
so
to stay here. I mean,
we have to keep moving.
Yeah, we do. Do we go on with the trees or do we go on separately?
The trees have been very helpful.
They have.
Agreed.
but they
I-
won't conceal us. A moving mass of Huorns will be noticeable across the plains, I fear.
Yes, that is the problem. Could we use them
Mhm.
any further?
And you said if it's really smoggy and
Mhm.
really if Tanel couldn't see anything, that means that they also can't see us. So we
Unless
could
they've all got
use-
some sort of evil extra dark vision, I guess.
Mhm.
yeah.
So
I
that
feel
as a
like-
mechanic doesn't exist. That would really just be me, Don, fucking with you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna
as a
say that'd be
possibility-
a cheap shot. Like
Yeah,
actually,
no.
X-ray vision.
No, it would be like a stealth check versus a scan or an awareness check for sure.
Mm.
Wait, no, you're a genius. And he like grabs the flap, rips it off the thing, and he's just like looking at it, pulling the fabric. We can create our own fog. And he like holds up his like flint and tinder. A little bit of a smoke screen.
Oh,
For
And we just follow the wind.
I am not opposed to this idea.
No, neither am I, bizarrely. I don't think we can smoke screen for hundreds of miles, but
You only have about 100 miles total to go.
okay.
And
Oh,
you've
only
gone,
100.
I don't know if we ever got the actual amount. I'm going to say you've made it 8 miles so far.
Oh,
Oh, that's not
Okay.
far enough.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good.
It's probably gonna stink, but it's going to it's
Actually
gonna
might be a
cover
good
up
thing as
the
well.
flowery scent of your elven asses. So it'll be good. It'll be
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah. That's okay. You know what? I haven't got anything better. I will give you that. So I reckon that is the best we have.
Looks at the broken crystal, then the blunderbuss. You know, this hasn't been all for naught.
Okay. We begin the next portion of the journey through Mordor, having
oh.
this is why I say the combat in this system is so intense, literally
Mhm.
done in one turn. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
the rest of
We
you,
are traversing through Mordor with nothing but gunpowder and a dream right now.
I was
Gunpowder.
Is that the name of this episode?
I think that's definitely
Yeah.
the name of this
Gunpowder and a dream.
episode.
I
Yeah.
was looking up at the very beginning of that turn whether European badgers have any natural predators because I thought it would be delightful if it was like, say, oh, I don't know, a fox. But as it turns out, no. We, this band, are badgers' natural
Yeah,
predators.
true.
Yep.
Elves
Badger's
and
bane.
dwarves
Mhm.
are badger's natural
Bane.
predator.
Okay.
I got an
Yeah.
idea.
Okay, let's keep going then. Are
I
you
got
guys using
more.
the
I'm
tree?
sorry. More's coming.
No,
to me.
no, please,
Go
Yes,
for it, Barry.
please.
Have at
Using
it.
the breastplate, right? You know, it has 4 edges. He's
Mhm.
gonna just use his little tinker tools to bend all those edges around, stuff it full of just like packed full of fabric that's from
Okay.
this hut, light it so
Oh.
it smolders, and he's gonna walk around it with it on the end of his stick, like what's that damn thing in Catholicism?
A censer.
Yeah,
the
this. Yeah.
A sensor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go
Like a
ahead.
Do we
hobo,
have
like
to-
with it on his like
Do we
his
have to do
shoulder.
monk chants? Do we have to do Gregorian
Yes,
chants
of course.
while we
It's
do
We
actually
have
just
to do with the
Throat singing? Yes.
there's the Monty
the
Python
Monty Python
books.
one?
Yeah.
Bene so domine. Anyway, we carry on. Jesus. My God, guys. Can you tell we haven't filmed in a while? I need you all to make a couple of checks for me as we begin this next portion of your journey to Mordor. So can someone please make me a scan check? Someone please make me a travel check. And then with the smoke, I will allow you to make a stealth check. And then if you would like to, an explore check, just to see what you may find around you.
I'm real good
Quick.
in stealth.
Quick point of
So am
order.
I
Yeah.
full up on stuff.
Oh, okay.
Are we bringing the Grimlings with us? Still?
Yeah.
I thought
are
no,
you
we
bringing
left
the
them back in
tree?
the
If you're-
woods.
Well, no, the trees
they're
can
in the
move.
woods.
If you're interested in bringing them with you, you would have to go back to the trees.
Go back and get
use
them.
the trees
Yeah.
to-
Yeah. But they're still coming with us, right? We're not just abandoning them without saying anything in the trees.
Well,
I mean, we should say something. I don't like the fact that we are potentially endangering them by being
Mhm.
here with us. We should
Also,
tell them our
it's
plan,
probably-
though.
Yeah.
It's great to have
Yeah.
another party out there with us, in just
Mhm.
in case a flank situation could present
Mhm.
itself. Who knows?
right. It's
Yeah.
just worth
Yeah,
noting
very
that the
true.
more people in our party, the more visible we are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll travel separately for sure.
Oh, okay.
You guys go back into the trees and they are gone.
Oh.
Damn it!
Is there any sign of them?
Yeah, footprints, anything?
Make me a
Signs of
scan check.
struggle?
Oh,
Make me a scan check.
Yeah, I'm scanning.
I'm adding up frickin' hope point to this.
I hit my target number just. I hit it.
Thank
I
God I did that.
Just beat mine by 2 as
Okay.
well. I rolled pretty badly.
Barry's stuffing like some moss in his sensor, getting the system right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oof, boy, even with a hoe point, I just hit my target number.
Okay. The three of you spend a couple of minutes wandering this way and that, trying to find any sign. Eventually, you come across a number of footprints that you would notice look like the trees of Ash in the in the sort of tree bear form that he is in, and the other two human footprints, as well as a number of others that seem to be. It's difficult to say, but the footprints don't look like footprints. They look like someone has shoved a bunch of really thin sticks in the ground
Oh,
all at
God.
once.
Oh,
and,
God. Oh.
What's wrong?
Shit.
I mean, the smoke doesn't stink that bad, elves, damn it.
Spiders, Beery.
Oh, not the spider, right?
Tanel just turns and
Yeah.
just looks at Sauron.
what?
How big are
You-
these footprints? Like,
I
are
would
they
need-
Mirkwood spider size, or are they Grand High Poobah spider size?
Give me an insight check.
10, 16, 22, 23.
The 23. You look down at these and you realize these do not look like spider tracks. And glancing around, you see a kind of strange, reflective, not scales, but a kind of powder almost that is somewhat reflective of the very little light that there is in Mordor. It's not spiders. It looks
Does it?
as if it's a many-legged bug creature.
Yeah. Does it look like maybe larger versions of butterfly scales or moth scales?
That would be exactly what it looks like to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I rescind my previous assessment. I think we have evil Lepidoptera.
That's a name? Lepidoptera. That's an evil name for a big spider.
I'm going to hope that it's moths, because I can't stand the idea of angry butterflies. But it seems that
Unrolling that whole.
it seems that
Oh.
spiders are not the only fell arthropods here in Mordor. Anything
Marvelous.
that crawls or flies is now subject to the will of Gwaihir, it seems.
Are you telling me we have
Lovely.
Mothra, like, to deal with
Mothman.
right now?
I'm truly afraid of that, yes.
They were
God!
carried off by Mothra. I don't know what else to tell you, man.
Oh, no.
I
You're-
hope
you're-
that Nicole is in the chat right
But-
now, just losing her mind.
Yeah, shout out Sound of the Forest.
Nah.
Yeah. Love you, Nicole. Okay. You guys can do anything you want right now. I leave it to you.
I create a giant butterfly net.
Yes.
and-
Okay. Okay. Out of
It is,
your
it is Mordor Animal Crossing now.
Yes.
Next
someone
campaign
get
for
KK
sure.
Slider, Hallowith's loot.
Mhm.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You making your way towards the next portion? Are you looking for
yeah.
Grimbjorn's children? Are you what's
we
the deal?
can't afford to. They,
I think
we
we have
can't.
to
gotta
assume
hope-
they were taken where we're going.
Yeah,
Or they have escaped and will.
yeah, either escaped or taken. There's no blood. There's no bodies, so I assume it's either. There's no point lingering here, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're tough. They can handle themselves.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So I need everybody to make the checks we were going to do as you move. This is going to determine how many miles you go. So this is
Last
one.
question. How big are the butterfly scales? Each one individually?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't have a great scientific knowledge of how butterfly scales work by scale comparison, like not scales on their body, scale as how
Like
they
an
measure
On their
acrylic
wings.
nail, maybe?
on their
Mhm.
wings. Yeah.
On their wings.
You
Yep.
you would get the sense that you, Tariel, would probably be able to ride on this thing.
Cool. But I'm only asking because, if I wanted to collect a bunch of them, how when
yeah.
would they become too burdensome for me to fill my hands with?
They're very light. I'd say you could spend a few minutes picking up enough to
So Tariel gets a bunch of them, and without a word, she just walks over to Beery and hands them over.
He just
That's-
he's
Ooh.
holding the sensor with the other hand. He just like
assumes he's gonna
enraptured by-
need these for something.
You read my mind, yes. And he's just kind of like put them and like just kind of like stuff them in his shirt where they're safe.
Amazing.
He's
Okay.
probably out of pockets by now. He is like he looks like a pack mule with all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. You guys.
What color are they? Are they shiny?
Oh,
Are they
it's
iridescent?
it's like iridescent. You can't tell any one color from another. It's just
Nice.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Beery
beetle
the
wings.
magpie. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, everybody ready?
Actually, that's
Yes.
a myth. Magpies aren't kleptomaniacs in any way, but that's
Are they not?
no.
Oh.
It's a common misconception. They gather the same amount of shiny things as other like pigeons are way
corvids?
worse.
about
Brian Jakes
oh.
lied to
Oh,
me.
no, corvids do that because they have that sense of like this seems like it could be like they have a sense of
Okay.
usefulness.
So,
Magpies
so
Oh,
don't.
crows
you-
still hoarders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'd like to change my answer to
most
crow.
corvids in general.
Okay. All right.
And Australian magpies, assholes. The worst kind of birds,
Yes.
just bullies.
Oh,
We
yes. My brother has heard.
continue.
Yes, you're right.
My
They
brother has
dive
heard
bomb
stories.
cyclists. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
My
Anyway,
brother's
will-
been dive bombed by magpies in Australia. Sorry.
I'll roll
I'm-
travel.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Who's
I'll
rolling
do-
what,
I will-
please?
I'll do scan.
Okay, I'll go with stealth. It's just
explore?
ridiculously high. So
Yeah, go for it, Beery.
Fuck me. Oh, wait. I get to re-roll one eye of Sauron per game.
So
Yes, we do.
we
You rolled another
use-
eye?
I did.
Mhm.
that uses up a fellowship point. Just so we're clear, that
We have
just
so
take-
many
That's-
of those.
that's fine.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. We got 20. We got 29. So
Now we're down
Okay.
to
I'll
28.
just knock that down to 28. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I roll with advantage, thank God, because I rolled an eye of Sauron, but the other one's a 6.
Okay.
All right.
Charlotte.
It's just a 2 now. It's a 1 on my die, but we know my die is
Mhm,
janky, so it's a
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
That's okay. I think I've still got okay numbers for the rest of them. 10, 14. What is that? How do I math? 10, 20, 21. It's 21. It's still 21. It's fine. Or
21.
22, because that's a 2. 22. Drink
Hey,
for
good old
22.
22.
There we go.
20 for explore, buddy.
20 for explore.
15 for travel, which just hits my target number.
Got it. Okay. So
33 for stealth
Whoa!
with 3 6s.
okay. So without Grimbjorn's children there, you guys are moving significantly smaller party through this smoke that Beery has created. And we are going to say that it takes you another few hours as the Huorns begin to make their way and move closer towards, and this is just me, I don't want to railroad you by any means. Are we heading towards Mount Doom? Are we heading towards the rubble of the tower? Or are we heading sort of in that general direction towards the nest, which is sort of in between the two? Is there one specific item? The only reason I ask is it could potentially, as we get closer to it, cause you to have to divert one way or another.
I thought we were headed towards the nest.
Yeah, I think
I
we were
remember
just
right, yeah.
aiming towards the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Aiming right towards the middle. You guys spend basically the rest of what you would consider to be that day or night, but you will eventually get tired. Would you roll an Explorer, Beery?
20.
20. With a 20, you notice a number of those sort of infected stones that you saw deep underground within like the rubies that had the Galvorn in it have sort of started creating the sort of almost stalagmites which come up from the ground. Not like drippy castles at the beach where you pick up the wet sand and you drip
I
it.
love drippy castles.
Yeah, drippy castles. They seem to be forming an almost like drippy castle kind of stalagmite popping up from underneath the ground.
Try to break one. Do they feel extraordinarily tough or hard?
As you touch it, you are going to take.
Oh no!
But there is no corresponding stalactite? Just just nerd.
No, it's
question.
like just got growing up.
No,
just growing up on its
it is
own?
just growing up. You are going
Okay.
to take 2 points of damage as you touch it. It is very hot to the touch.
Oh wow!
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because we're just outside. There's no.
Insignias.
Okay.
Mm. Uh,
Ooh.
but the sort of
Insignia.
rest, the rest of your energy is spent. Here's what I'm going to say though now, as we continue to move forward. You guys have a long way to go, and you're trying to travel as best as you can. So please, whoever made the travel check and beat the travel number, roll me 1d12. That is going to be the number of miles. Having all four of you beat it, that is going to be the number of miles that you successfully travel in this portion of the roll. So we
Okay.
do it mechanically.
Whoa.
Yeah.
9.
9. You guys
Right.
travel another 9 miles, and we're just going to say for the sake of ease that you have traveled, this is 8 from before and then 9. So you have now traveled 17 of the 100 miles you would guesstimate that will lead you to the nest.
This is great.
Yeah. But this is towards the end of what you would assume is your energy level. Beery's tired. That thwack really took it out of him. He had a temper, so it was kind of like a tantrum, and he's just really coming down from it. He's tired, and the smoke and the smog is getting all in his face. You guys begin to feel yourselves get a little bit more weary as you realize you need to make some sort
We
of
should
camp
rest.
or hideout or rest. Yeah.
Yes. We should.
Is there anything that could be like an outcropping where we can like, the kind of a cliff ledge that we can kind of hide under in some kind?
I'd say yeah. There are any number of plateaus where you can just kind of rest
Okay.
for the time. Sam and
Excellent.
Frodo at one point sort of jump into a bunch of thickets filled with thorns just in the middle of a valley. So like if we get super desperate there, that's what you're going to be winding up in. But you're far enough away that it's still like it's
Okay.
still well enough hidden.
As long as we're not visible from like the sky or the immediate ground, then
Yeah, you've got a little
like-
bit of cover, and the trees offer you a little bit more. And the trees are not
Okay.
moving, by the way. Once you sort of decide to rest,
Can we?
And this is barren land. There's no bodies of water or anything like that. No
you
ponds or
don't.
anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
There's no roads. There's no bodies of water. No towers. You're not remotely close to
And
where something.
Okay.
We're well east of the mountains now too, right?
Oh yes. You are. If you're looking at the map of Mordor, you're basically in that no man's zone between the mountains and Mount Doom, but like
Yeah.
way lower.
Yeah, way south.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, way south.
We should we definitely do. We haven't really been doing rations in any kind, which I think they
Lembas
really
bread.
needed to
Lembas bread
at this point.
is yeah. It's
Is it?
we're
Okay,
basically
fine.
yeah. I'm not about to make
Terrific.
you guys hunt
Okay.
for food in Mordor.
No, it's fine. Okay, let's. Can I roll my? I'm gonna like rub my cloak on the like ashy ground
Mhm.
to kind of make it as gray and just completely indistinguishable as possible.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, just making sure that when we tuck down, no one can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys see Halloweth throw his cloak over him, you see that the ground in front of you turns almost completely invisible where Halloweth would be, and turns to stone.
What?
What?
Where'd he go?
Visually.
So the
Halloweth
same
yeah,
thing
okay.
that
thrown.
like Frodo and
Yeah, like
Sam
bad
do.
blanket.
That,
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Tanel will do
nice.
the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Sariel, same.
I'm all alone. No.
What do your dwarf
Yeah, he
eyes
takes his
see?
big old
Nothing.
pack off and rolls around in the ash and stuff. But what he's gonna do, as he like unburdens himself, he's gonna grab his tongs and pile up a bunch of those rocks, like a little campfire, like a little creature comfort.
Uh-huh.
For just a little bit of warmth. There's no open flame, but just a little something
Okay.
to kind of keep the boogeyman away.
Okay. Just so there is no open flame, just confirming.
No,
Okay.
just a little warmth.
Okay. Are all four of you bedding down for the
No,
evening?
we need shifts. We need a watch order.
Yeah.
I'll take first watch. I'm probably the
I'm
least
pretty
weary. I haven't
tired.
really done that. Like, I'm not carrying that much. I'm fine.
Yeah. Tanel will go second.
Aria will ostensibly go third. I think even if she's exhausted, she might be too restless to sleep. And
Okay.
I assume elves probably have pretty good stamina overall for this sort of a journey.
Yeah, you're
Just
in
thinking about
Mordor, so it's not, it's not ideal, but
Yeah.
you can assume that you will eventually need to sleep, is all I'm saying. There's gonna
maybe
be
she lies down to sleep, but
yeah, not
can't
gonna.
really.
Okay. Zach, let's have Halloweth make a scan check to keep watch. And I also want to know, how long are you guys staying asleep? So the elves need 4 hours. Like, really is their maximum. Beery, you could get 8, but I'll allow you guys to sort of choose the amount of time you sleep.
Maybe 6?
Yeah, 2
Would
hours
that be
each.
suitable?
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
that be any detriment to Beery at all? 6 hours of rest?
No. I think anything less than 4 as we get closer,
Yeah.
it will wear more on you. The ring. I'm metaphorically creating a journey with the One Ring without the One Ring because it's
Right. Okay. It's only going to get harder. Okay.
But yeah,
Yes.
increasingly, it's just going to be harder for us to sleep anyway.
Yeah. Zach, go ahead. Let's have
Yeah.
Halloweth make a scan check.
Yeah, he beat his target number by 1.
In beating your target number, the smoke continues to obscure you all. But that is not to say that you don't notice shadows passing over you. No sign of the three-headed monster. No sign of any sort of bug or butterfly or moth-like flying beasts. You do hear sort of calls out in the distance and rumblings. Unclear on sort of what that would be. But your watch passes with not much issue. Tinel,
Okay.
you are up.
Okay. Scan, you said?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay. Also, quick point of order before you go, Tori.
Mhm.
Zach, are you transferring Sauron to Tinel?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm making like he needs to make sure. Yeah, basically.
that's fair.
Okay.
I can't rest with him just there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's part of the watch.
Fair enough. 21 scan, there is a 6 in there.
Okay. With a 21 scan, same sort of deal. Not terribly much going on. You hear again a couple of distant rumblings. The mountain does start to like tremble a little bit, like almost a shock wave. You don't see any lava coming out or anything. Or is it magma? I never know. And Charlotte can
sorry,
info
I
dump
was
on this.
muted. Magma's still inside the volcano.
Cool, thank you.
Still in the earth, and then it's
Got it.
lava.
So lava, yes. So no lava, but lots of magma in the earth,
Mhm.
and not much there. Tinel, you are up, and are you Tariel, you are up. Are you transferring Sauron?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I will take the baby Bjorn.
Make me a scan check.
$12, 18, 19, 26.
26. With a 26, off in the distance, pretty much dead ahead. You squint a little bit, trying to narrow your eyes. And what looks like originally smoke, you see is now tiny little insects, millions of them, just like the midges with the water in the first Fellowship of the Ring movie, and they're walking through the swamplands, but without any of the swamplands. It's you can't hear the drone of them, but they are visibly probably about 5 or so miles out, and it is just a swarm
Of something, but I can't make out what. Like, does
I
it look
think
like
you would get the sense
locusts?
that it is a kind of locust bug flying something swarm. You'd have to get closer.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to say, given the distance, would that mean that those insects are individually tremendously large? Or am I just looking at a sort of cloud of something very small?
It's more a cloud. I think you'd have to get closer to determine size, but right now you just see smoke that is not smoke, moving fast against the wind. You don't know how big the Krebine of Dunland are.
They are
in that.
coming this way?
They don't seem to be coming your way. They simply seem to be off in the distance, but they are right in your path.
Okay. And the others have not noticed them?
No.
Okay. She will say nothing for now while the others sleep. She'll just
Okay.
watch it.
Got it. Do you let Beery sleep or do you wake him up for the next watch?
She will let Barry sleep.
Okay. I need all 3 of the elves to hang on, sorry. Yeah, Tanel, do you wanna retcon
Yeah, just
something real quick?
a real quick note.
Go for it.
During her watch, at some point, she will take out the scroll that Rayval gave her to like continue their story and quickly scribble something into it and put it back.
Okay. I will talk to you about that
Yeah, I'll
later.
text it to you.
Okay, please do. Do you read the rest of it?
I don't think she reads it. I think she finds like the blank,
Mhm.
the end and scribbles what she needs to get down.
I will say what you notice about this is it's written in verse.
Ah, it is a song. That's sweet. That's cute. Yeah, she'll look at the last 2 lines.
Hang on.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Did you write it, Don? The whole thing?
Yeah. Of course I did. Come on.
Oh my God, I'm so happy right now.
Hang on. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
find
then
it.
specifically the last 2 lines. Tell me specifically the last 2 lines.
Uh, this tale's not yet finished, for Gwaihir remains in Mordor. He schemes and he plots, but Tariel, Biri, Halueth, and Tanel have brought with them hope from their lots. And there's a scribble out towards the end there.
It rhymes.
Love it. It rhymes.
Yeah, it's in alliterative verse. It's
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Aw.
Okay.
She does read that and like has a bit of an emotional moment and just quickly rolls the scroll back up and tucks it into like the safest
Mhm.
part of her armor.
As you tuck it into your armor, Tanel, do me a favor and
Mhm.
make me a scan check real quick. But this
Oh,
is just
geez.
for your person.
21.
21. With a 21, your bag that you brought with you, your pack, is slightly more misshapen than you expected it to be when you try and put it back in.
She'll shrug it off her shoulder and just kind of, without opening it, just kind of look at it.
There is a round cylindrical object covered in a cloth with a note on top of it.
What does the note say?
When all hope is lost.
She'll, oh, okay. For that then, because she has Sauron with her, she will wait until Tariel's watch and asleep, quietly open to see what that is.
It is a note in Faramir's handwriting, and the cloth contains the Palantir.
She quickly, like the second she recognizes, like rebinds it back up, like will take a string off of her backpack to bind it back up and just like clutch it. And just like look over her shoulder to make sure cat eyes aren't looking at her.
Make me a stealth check.
Shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because now Tariel's just staring out at a cloud on the horizon.
24. There is a 6 in there.
The 24. Okay. Oh, with a 6? Okay.
Yes.
10. Not enough. Sauron does not see.
She will tuck it back into her bag and figure out how to bring that up subtly to everybody.
Okay.
Oh my
Now,
God.
Can I?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to ask, like, hanging out. These are 2-hour shifts, right?
Yes.
Hanging out with Sauron. 2 hours. Is he doing anything? I imagine he's just not hanging out with his little kitty legs hanging down all peaceful like. Or is he?
You seem to
God damn it,
fuck
Zach.
off, Zach. Would you
Read it
for
Tell
Read
the
it.
chat what you put in our chat.
Okay, fine. Switching lore masters for just a second. In another page scribbled in the notebook from Raybal, there is a little limerick which is: there once was an elf from Gondolin, of which her friends were quite fondling. Through her lens she can spy, and with her elf eye she aids them all in their wandering.
Take a hope point. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'll allow it.
To be clear,
Outstanding.
that's Fond Olin.
Lynn.
Fondling, yeah,
Not
because I realized
Fondling.
I started that and I was like, what
Uh-oh.
rhymes with gondolin? So, yeah.
Question. Great question. You Sauron's
sorry.
no, you're okay.
Don't
That
be
was a
sorry for
great
that.
aside. That was great.
Never.
Pariel, Sauron seems as if he is in some sort of repose state. His body's not entirely limp. He's still breathing, but
Right.
it's like a weird, like, animal just kind of sleeping on your body, strung up in a little papoose.
Does he feel like a cat? Does he feel warm against me? Do I feel
No, he does
breath or a
not feel-
heartbeat?
If you wanna investigate like what he seems to be or what he is, you certainly can. If you touch him, or if you look at him, that may have different effects depending on what you
I
want to do.
have this idea in my head that maybe, half an hour or an hour into standing there staring at the distance, she kind of forgets herself for a moment, and there's a little being against her body. And if it is in fact warm and soft like a cat,
Mhm.
does she absolutely reach down to like pet it? And if she does, like, so, but if it's not warm and soft like a cat, she's probably not going to do that. So does it feel like a kitty?
Go ahead, and I'm actually going to let the dice decide this.
Okay.
'Cause there could potentially be some consequences here.
What am I
Make me
rolling?
This is going to be
Awareness?
just an awareness check for me.
Okay,
please.
well, I'm favored in that then. Good, I'm favored because that was an Eye of Sauron on that first one. Okay.
Wow.
Sheesh. Okay. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 22.
Wow. Okay.
Look at there.
It is the briefest moment of touch, similar to like an electric shock. But you go sort of curious, expecting some sort of warmth or fur feeling, and it is cold. The kind of cold that you get when you touch a metal pole and it's below freezing outside. The kind of cold where your science teacher tells you don't touch the dry ice or you'll hurt yourself. Deep level of cold, and you are going to watch the cat's eyes pop open. It's not going to look up at you, but you feel the movement. And you're going to hear, "I've killed people for less."
She doesn't answer. She is looking in sort of frozen horror at her hand as though she would very much like to cut it off.
Cat got your
And
tongue.
this is what he wants. She says nothing.
Damn it.
Her left hand is now fumbling with the handle of one of her daggers, as though she's not sure whether she wants to cut his throat or her wrist. But then the wave passes, and she starts to do one of these. Like she's gonna tuck her. She can't tuck her arms under her armpits. There's a fucking cat on her chest, so she just goes to her happy place. Resumes her watch. With her hands held a little, perhaps more unnaturally and stiffly out at her sides now.
Certainly. So, all of the elves that have slept and taken this watch, we are introducing a mechanic that is found in the book itself, but that I am reworking a little bit differently because we wanted to have originally a faster campaign. But these are called shadow points. And the fact that you are in Mordor and you have rested there and you have felt the sheer unrelenting evil of the place, what I need from everybody is going to be a roll, and that roll is going to offset something, whether it's hope points, fellowship points, HP from you. It is going to depend sort of on the roll. I will explain it a little bit more when we get the rolls out of the way. So I would like everybody, please, except Beery, because Beery, you are safe from this for the time being, because you did not. Never mind. We are going to have everybody make me an insight check, and then that insight check is going to be followed by another one. Did you Gandalf it?
Nice.
Of course, it's my first Gandalf's at the end of this session.
Excellent.
Gandalf plus 11. I
11.
think is
Okay.
what that is. Yeah.
23. I beat my target number by 7.
Okay.
Also 23.
Oh.
And there are 2 6s in there.
Ooh, okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh, that's actually quite poor. That's 10, 16. Who rolled above a 24?
No one. We were 23.
Except for
Wait.
Charlotte.
Am I a 24?
perhaps.
Gandalf
So
Gandalf's a
Gandalf
12,
is an
right?
instant success. So Charlotte,
Okay.
you are
Mhm.
safe.
Yep.
Mhm.
Tanel, Halloweth, the two of you, as you sleep, are beset by terrible, terrible dreams. Halloweth, you see your father in the forge. Tanel, you see fire, and not the fun Ed Sheeran song kind. You see Gondolin on fire. And when you wake up, I need both of you to go ahead and make me awareness checks, please.
Ooh. Good thing I'm favored in that.
Oh, 2 6s, which is nice.
Mhm.
This is a high roll. 28.
28.
20.
20. Okay. Both failed. 20. So, mechanically speaking, this acts as a kind of, the first one is to see whether or not you are affected by it. The second is to see the effect. These are kind of like saving throws in that you have already lost the roll. The damage is going to be done. The question is how much. Tanel and Halloweth, please move your total HP lower by 1, please. And that is not like your current HP. That is the grand pool that you have. So if you have like 23 health total,
Oh, okay.
your total pool of health now goes down to 22.
I've just sucked 1 year of your life away.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Tario.
Not the 50.
Oh my god. All right.
As you take this final watch, the bugs and the swarm that you see is beginning to move slightly more chaotically as it gets closer and closer to you. I need you to go ahead and make me one last scan check.
Oh, it is coming this way.
Potentially, it's moving.
God.
It's moving.
Also imagining Beery's just sleeping super soundly, like just
Dwarf
having a
snores.
great night.
18.
18. There is commotion happening off in the distance. Can't quite see or make out what it is, but the swarm of bugs has now moved much further off to the left, in that they are sort of going in and out of the smoke, and you can really only
Does left
see
mean east, west, north,
I'm
any
sorry,
cardinal directions?
west. So if
Okay.
you are looking to the north, they are heading to the west.
West. Okay.
Yes. And there seems to be some sort of commotion there. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does it look like anything's chasing them?
From this distance and with what you rolled, I would need either another scan check, ill favor, or someone else to chime in.
She can get someone else to chime in. Without touching it or prompting it physically, she just asks Sauron, "What is that?" She swallows as though she is swallowing bile. And she flexes her fingers and she puts her hand on his little kitty head and scratches between his ears.
Make me an awareness check.
She does not pass her awareness check.
Uh-oh.
2, 4, 6. No, not even close. It's all 1s, 2s, and 3s here.
What's your parry score?
What does that mean?
He's
No.
got his little- he's tied up. He can't put his little claws in me, but 16.
16. And what did you roll on the awareness?
Fuck, I didn't even properly count. 4, 2, 4, 7, 9. With 4
Total?
fucking dice.
9 total?
That's with 5 dice. I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Oh no.
And that is
Oh,
where we are going
No!
to end
Oh, no.
No!
Oh,
tonight's
no.
episode of the
Yeah.
Unpredicted Party.
Don't do this to us, Don.
Sorry to keep this one short, guys, but we want to make sure that we have a consistent schedule. Thank you
What does
so
it
much.
mean?
We'll see you next time.
What does it mean?
We
What does it
will
mean?
be on Patreon for the Unpredicted After Party, which will probably be like 5 minutes long. But thank you all for joining us. Join us every other Friday, youtube.com/DonMarshall72. You can also find clips on TikTok, TikTok.com/The Unpredicted Party. If it's no longer an app anymore in the US, we'll be on all of the other social medias. You know where to find us. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye-bye.
He's already got